Right, so we've got our basics of the indirect statements so far. We know how they're structured, we know how to translate them, we know the sort of rules that we may have to change when we translate them into English. Now I'm going to talk about what happens when the original verb of speaking goes into the past tense, because so far everything has been in the present tense. What I want you to do is just listen to this really short explanation. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. And then on page 91 of the John Taylor book, I want you to do exercise 9.18 and send that to me on Firefly. I think you'll be able to reply to the task that I set, and I'll be able to then mark it on Firefly. If not, you can send it to me in an email. Okay, so we're going to start with this example. This is all present tense. This is all the stuff that we met in the previous video. So, puer dicit puellam laitam esse, the boy says that the girl is happy. So we've got our verb of speaking, we've inserted our that, we've translated the infinitive like a normal verb, we've got the accusative as the subject. All, well, not straightforward obviously because these things are complicated, but that all follows the rules that we've met so far. Now the question is, what happens when dicit goes into the past tense and becomes dixit? So firstly, the simplest thing that happens is obviously that the boy says is no longer happening in the present tense and it becomes the boy said, because that's the perfect. So the boy said that, etc. Now all the structure rules are still the same. You still insert the that, you're still translating the accusative as the subject, and you're still translating the infinitive as a normal verb. But just think about this logically. Think about what was said when. So if we're being told, for example, let's say this sentence is telling us about something that happened yesterday. So if we're being told that yesterday the boy said this, that means that it's not necessarily still true today. So we can't say the boy said that the girl is happy because we don't know that she's happy today. It's that we're being told that the boy said that she was happy yesterday. So we have to translate essay not as is, but as was. If that way of explaining it makes it too complicated for you, then just think about it in this way. If this verb goes back a tense into the past, then this infinitive also has to go back a tense into the past. And that is the most straightforward way of thinking of it. So instead of saying the boy said that the girl is happy, that has to jump back with that verb. The boy said that the girl was happy. Okay, let's have a go at another one. Okay, so here we've got our king, we've got the perfect tense, said, we've got the accusative, soldiers, and we've got the passive infinitive, to be killed. Obviously, we know we can't translate it as the king said the soldiers to be killed because that doesn't make any sense. So we start with our indirect statement construction. So the king said, all very simple so far. Then we insert the that, okay? Then we translate our accusative, the soldiers. Now, this is a present passive infinitive, but we can't say are killed because this has gone into the past. So instead, we have to say were killed in the past. Okay, I'll give you one more example and then I want you to have a go at exercise 9.18 on page 91. Okay, so this is another one in the past. This time it's a plural verb because we've got the plural men. So the men said, first off, pretty straightforward. Okay, then we have to insert the that. Then we translate our accusative. This time it's plural, the women. Now this is the infinitive to run, but we can't say are running because this little guy here was in the past. So this needs to go into the past as well. So instead we say were running. Okay, try and follow those rules. Have a go at exercise 9.18. Any questions, you know where to ask.